You met Joe, how the first date went, and we'll be off and running.
Sure. So I met Joe at a birthday party for a mutual friend. I noticed him. He is very handsome. However, he was standing next to this woman, and so I automatically assumed that they were a couple.
Oh.
But later on, I saw her kissing another guy.
Mm. Oh, so then you knew that
Right.
they're either not together or something big is about to go down.
Something fishy is happening.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what I did do, though, I did ask my friend if he was single, and he is single. So I got an opportunity to go up to him because I do not consider myself a shy person. If I see someone I like, I go up to them. So
Good for you.
Yes, thank you. So I went up to him to ask him, if he wanted to hang out the next day and meet up for coffee. He was totally down, which I really appreciated. And so the next day we met up at Starbucks and we were talking and laughing and having a really good time. And the date lasted about 2 hours.
Wow.
Sitting
at Starbucks for 2 hours. That's a lot of conversation.
It was. And, I felt a really great connection with him. I thought, he was feeling it too because I told him that I wanted to get together again. And he said, yes, absolutely.
And that's his cue. That says, hey, we just did this great coffee date. I'd like to do this again, as in you're going to ask me out and take me out on a proper date, right?
Exactly. That was the goal. So at the end of the date, I hugged him goodbye. It was the first date, so I didn't necessarily want to kiss him midday. I don't think that's necessarily romantic, but we left.
No, but I got to tell you, before you go any further, I'm thinking this through. I would have, right? Because if I was feeling it as much as you were feeling it right then, and you said, I'd like to do this again, I'd be like, all right, well, let's check our schedules here. Because I've got, what am I doing Friday? Okay. Friday's open. I can't do it Saturday, but I got Friday and I don't know. Do you date during the week? Because I could do Monday too if you're there.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Is that a red flag that he didn't do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't necessarily a red flag, but I was open to see where it would lead. I was up to the point where I wanted to see where he would lead the next step,
Yeah.
Sure.
I hear you.
Okay.
So we did text a few times throughout the next couple of days, and then he just disappeared.
Was he non-committal in the texts? Like, were you not able to nail him down on a date?
Yeah, I was not able to nail him down on a date at all. Yeah, and then, it started to become one-word replies through the text message.
Right.
And then, he just disappeared. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. I thought we had a great time.
Okay, so it wasn't like an immediate ghost. Like there was some mainly small talk or surface talk back and forth before he sort of faded away.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we're going to try to call Joe. Let's just try to pin him down and see what's going on there. Because there are those people who they avoid confrontation or they don't want to seem impolite. They don't want to be mean. And so they're like, yeah, definitely. No, that would be great. Yes.
That's me.
When you're in town, we will absolutely get together.
100%.
Please don't call me. Please don't call me.
That's so true. I've been guilty of that.
In and out that weekend, dodged a bullet.
You people.
All right, we'll try to get to the bottom of it. I hope that's not the case. Maybe we can get a second date, at least get some clarity, some closure for Danielle. A second date update continues next with Jeff and Jenn at Q102. All right, so Danielle met Joe at a mutual friend's birthday party, and they seemed to hit it off at the party. So when she realized, hey, Joe is single, he's not with that chick that he was standing next to, I'm going to ask him out. And they hung out at Starbucks for like 2 hours. And she was feeling it, and she thought he was feeling it, and said, hey, I'd love to do this again. And he seemed down, and they texted back and forth a little bit, but she never really nailed him down on a date. And then he just faded completely. So it's more like a soft ghost, as we sometimes call it here on Second Date Update.
A gentle one.
Yeah. So she'd like to know what's up because, remember, Danielle's kind of direct. She sees something, she goes after it. Are you ready, Danielle?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Hello?
Hi, is this Joe?
Speaking.
Joe, when are we going to do that coffee date?
Jeff and Jen, huh?
Hi, Joe.
He sounds
Oh,
familiar.
man. How do you guys get my number? What do you like, the FBI?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
We're pretty good.
Jeez.
Totally like the FBI.
Okay. Well, it's this time in the morning. Let me guess. Second date update?
Yes, sir.
You're a
and
sharp guy.
you've been named as a person of interest in a case of ghosting. Actually, it was more like a soft ghost. You and Danielle hung out at Starbucks for a couple of hours, and it seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like there was a mutual attraction there. So I don't know what happened. Were you just trying to not be rude, or?
Yeah, Danielle, she's just not the kind of girl I want to date, to be honest with you. Sorry.
Ooh.
No. I mean, we appreciate the honesty. Can you tell us why?
Yeah, sure, man. I have a dog, and I've had him, his name's Rain. I've had him for about 10 years now. We're like joined at the hip. He's my best friend. And I found out that Danielle agreed to pet sit for a friend while the friend was gone. And this chick ended up giving the dog away. Like,
What?
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? Who does that? And honestly, after hearing...
Who'd she give it to?
Let's go back.
Did she just give it to somebody else to take care of while the friend was gone, or she rehomed the dog?
Her
No,
dog?
she took it to the pound so it could be rescued.
Rescued from what?
I have no idea. I just know that I don't want her anywhere near my dog or anything else for that matter. You know what I mean?
Hold up. That's not how it happened. Just for clarity and to not make me sound like a bad person, the dog was being severely neglected. And she is a good friend of mine. She's a nurse. She works 14-hour days. She didn't come home in the middle of the day to let the dog out. She left him there all day in the laundry room with puppy pads. The dog was being neglected. Then when she was home, she pretty much ignored him, never took him to the dog park or anything. She didn't play with him. Like, it literally no connection with the dog.
How long were you aware of this before you took it upon yourself to remove him from your friend's home?
My experience is that she's always done this with the dog. And I even had conversations with her, and she would brush it off, kind of like mind your business. This is my dog. I get to do what I want with my dogs.
Right.
But as myself, I am a dog lover as well. And so I'm literally seeing this dog being neglected, and so I did take it upon myself. I mean, listen, that dog was so sweet. She had no business having the dog. He deserved better than that. So I pretty much found the dog a loving home where he will be spoiled rotten.
At a pound?
No, he's with the family. I actually know the other family too.
Okay.
This is pretty ballsy, though,
that's
man.
wild.
So,
I mean,
I don't, is this even,
understand.
well...
I'll tell you, I have been tempted to do this more times in my life. Like, I know people who just don't take
Aren't
very
good
good
owners.
care. They're not good pet owners. And,
No, I'm with you. But
and it's like,
it's kind of a slippery slope when you just take it upon yourself to dog nap someone's dog who
yeah.
you may not think they're being taken care of well, and this may absolutely be true, but what's to stop them from going to the authorities and saying, hey,
Ooh.
how is the relationship now?
Yeah, what is that? How is your relationship with your friend? I mean, how did she? I mean, you were obviously willing to risk the friendship over.
Are you
the
still
dog.
friends?
Yeah, we are not talking right now.
Not surprised.
Hey, you know what? I did kind of know that would be the outcome if I did this, but I wouldn't want to see anyone being neglected around me. So it is what it is. I have other friends. I'll get over it.
well, at least the dog's not on a pound.
Right.
Because Joe said she dropped him off at a pound.
You found it a home.
Yes.
That's not how I heard it at all. It was a mutual friend, Janice. She works as a nurse. And while Danielle was watching the dog, it was while COVID was really bad. So she had to work those 14-hour days. And it was just a period of time she needed extra help. So it's really not cool that you agreed to take care of it and gave it away. I mean, did you even tell her that's what you were going to do?
No, of course she would never let me do it. I did what was best for the dog.
Jeez. Okay.
I wish we could talk to
Obviously,
the dog.
Yeah, there's a disagreement here.
But it's
I wish
agree
we
to
could-
disagree.
I
Yeah.
wish we could talk to the dog and say, what was your life like and is it better now?
Right. Okay, well, that's that. I'm just happy that the dog is in a loving home, at least according to Danielle.
Yeah.
Obviously, no
Yes.
second date here. And Joe, we appreciate you coming on the show and explaining to us what happened.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. But hope I never hear from you again.
We get that a lot.
There's one way to guarantee that won't happen, Joe.
Right. Call people back, buddy.
That's all you got to do.
Actually, don't. I kind of enjoyed talking to you. You're going to loop around, I feel.
Oh, boy. We'll see.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right. If you need any help with the second date update, just send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.